Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm gonna start the vlog here, but I'm actually not really planning on filming anymore today. I might take some clips here or there, and then depending on what I take, I might add them to the vlog, but I'm actually sitting outside of my mom's house right now. I'm gonna pick up my 5-year-old and we're just gonna go home. The reason that I'm not planning on vlogging anything today is just because I'm really not feeling well. I don't know if it's just because I'm 4.5 months postpartum and I haven't really gotten very good sleep or what it is, but I'm just gonna say that that's what it is. I really don't know what else. I mean, I'm not sick or anything, but I just been feeling so tired. But I wanted to tell you this story about me that happened between me and my 5-year-old. So I was in the shower and she came in. I wasn't covered or anything like that. And she saw some hair that had fallen out in the shower. And she was like, "What is that?" And I told her that sometimes when you have a baby, after you have the baby, then your hair can start to fall out. I'm definitely like full on postpartum hair loss right now, which is fine. I have so much hair. I usually get a lot of hair during pregnancy, so it's really fine. But she was like, "What's gonna happen?" And I just told her, you know, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna stop eventually, and then my hair is gonna grow back and it's gonna be all good. But then this might be a little bit like TMI, so if you don't like wounds, you might just want to like skip ahead and not really listen to this one. But she saw this wound that I have on like the bottom side of my breast, and I can only assume it's from my pump, and then I can only assume that it's like kind of like a pressure injury or like a friction wound. But she was like, again, "What is gonna happen?" And I just told her again, you know, I'm taking care of it and it's gonna go away and it's gonna be fine. So it just was a good reminder for me that, you know, things may be bad right now, but they will get better. I mean, 4.5 months postpartum is really not a long time. So I feel like, you know, and then it's only like a month and a half since I've been back to work. I mean, things are so new still, and there's definitely time, obviously, for things to get better. So I'm just trying to remind myself of that. If you are a mom, no matter where you are in your postpartum journey, or even if you're not even postpartum yet and you're struggling, just know that you are not the only one. And I just cannot wait for better days. Which, I mean, not every day is bad. A lot of them are good. I just, this past like half a week maybe, I just have not been feeling very good at all. So I think it's gonna get better soon, and I hope that yours do too if you're in the thick of it. So if you're a mom and you're struggling and you can relate to this, go ahead and subscribe. Push that like button for me, and I will just start the vlog here. I'll add any clips if I like them or if I take any into the vlog, and then I will definitely be picking up the camera tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. I do go to work. It's going to be a little bit of a different week because I do have off on Tuesday. I'm going to take my 5-year-old to the dentist, so a 4-day work week is not bad. I will vlog for you guys tomorrow, and I will see you then. Thanks so much. Bye.
Hi.
You did say hi. Good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. Time to get up. It's Monday. Time for work. If you're new here, I am a mom of two. I just went back to work from maternity leave with my second kid, so I am pumping. I pump every morning as soon as I wake up. This is my cat Pete. He's so fluffy. I've been asked before about if I have any specific routines, and it's not that I really have routines. I do a block schedule, so specific times of day, I will have specific things that I do during that time. So for example, like between 6 and 8 a.m., I will do pumping, getting ready for work, pack my bag, make breakfast, get the bottles ready, and leave. But there's like not a specific order that I do them in every single time. And then that's like the same for other times throughout the day. Like, let's say like when I get home from work between like 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., I come home and I put my stuff away. I feed the baby. I maybe clean something. Again, I won't do it in a very specific order. It's just I have to do those things between those blocks of time. A coworker got me this shirt and I absolutely love it. It says case manager, someone who solves problems you never knew existed in a way that will blow your mind. Also see ninja, magician, and legend. I wanted to give you guys an update on how things have been since I returned to work from maternity leave. It's been about a month and a half since I've been back, like I said earlier in the video, and things are pretty rough. I don't exactly feel like I am a mom totally. I feel like I am a case manager mainly, and then I almost kind of feel like I babysit my kids in a way because my partner is with them more than I am. The babysitters are with them more than I am. I come home from work about 6 o'clock. I immediately put all my stuff away. I feed the baby, and then it's immediately time to put Olivia to sleep. By the time I'm done with that, I put Penelope to sleep, and then they're like both asleep, and it's almost just like getting ready then to go to work for the next day. So I just can't wait until I have PTO built up again so that I can start requesting off more days, have more 4-day work weeks so that I can actually feel like I'm more of a mom than I am just a case manager. And my job is fantastic. I mean, I've shared this with my manager. She is like, let me know how I can help you in any way. I absolutely will. If you need to leave early, if you need to, have a day off because of whatever, kids being sick, which has been an issue lately. We're actually fighting pink eye, which is nothing that I've ever had before, and my kids both have it. Having that with my youngest is just crazy because giving eye drops to a 5-year-old is one thing, but then giving them to my youngest is like a baby. That's just, I've never thought I would have to give my baby eye drops. But I'm really trying not to call off because then again, I'm using PTO that I'm trying to accrue. And we do have like a lot of vacations planned this summer. So I'm so excited. We usually only plan one, but I have multiples planned. And so I'm trying to have enough PTO to go on these vacations. And then I'll be able to reconnect with my family and really have a good time. Look at the sky behind me. It is just beautiful. It's way too cold and way too windy to actually talk to you guys while I'm walking into work, which I usually like to do. So I figured I would just do a voiceover, but I could not miss this sky. The pod was busy both times that I was trying to pump today, so I went up to the mother's room upstairs, and that is perfectly fine. I do really enjoy it in there, and I haven't been enjoying using the pod because someone started using it, and they are like making it very dirty in there. They're eating in there, and I'm not talking just like a granola bar or a snack. They are eating like full meals in there, leaving their like leftover containers in the trash, and like the whole thing smells. It's like they're not cleaning up after themselves, and they're one of like the messiest eaters I've ever known. Hey everyone, it's 2:30. I am pumping for the second time. Wanted to pop on here and say hello, tell you how my day has been so far. It's been good, nothing too crazy, just a lot of discharges, trying to get people to rehab, a lot of insurance reviews that were left over from the weekend. On the weekend, it's only like 2 people that work, so it is a lot of work to do, and then usually a lot of things like to do on Monday. So I'm pumping for the second time, like I said, and I did want to kind of tell you guys a little bit about what's on my mind while I pump, and that has to do with pumping. If you get a comment like I did, I actually got a comment from both a family member as well as my coworker about being able to do like all these things while I pump because I have a hands-free pump, and I just want to say like that's not true at all. Like the comments were about how like I can play with my kids or do the dishes or vacuum or whatever while I'm pumping because I have this like hands-free pump. But if you are someone that does pump, then you know it is very uncomfortable for a lot of people. And I found that like when I work the weekend and I actually try to do some work while I'm pumping because I'm usually sitting in my manager's office where I do have that privacy, my skin will literally crawl while I'm trying to pump. Like I'll just start to feel like very uncomfortable, and it's because I'm trying to do something else while I pump. So if you're a pumper and you got that comment, just know that it doesn't matter if you have a hands-free pump. You know, you do not need to be Superwoman. You do not need to be doing it all. In my mind, a hands-free pump is so that 1, I don't spill things. 2, I can pick up my kid if they are screaming their head off. I can eat if I have to eat. Like the bare essentials, not so I can be Superwoman and get it all done while I pump. So that was something that was on my mind. And if you're a pumper and you get those comments, especially if you have a hands-free pump, then just know I am right there with you. And that is not at all, the expectation, at least from me. And really should not be the expectation from 1, your job, or 2, your family members. So that's what I have to say about that. And I cannot wait for this day to be over. Again, it's like 2:30 or so. So when I'm done pumping, I'll go back. I'll be done at 5. And so I will pop on here before I leave for the day. So I'll see you then. Bye. All right, guys, I'm leaving. It's actually very late. It's 5:40 right now. I ended up going to see a patient about 15 minutes or so before I was supposed to leave, and it just was a really, really hard patient to see and get done quickly. Just a really sad case of a patient who's really in a rough spot right now, and it really is our job to talk with them, sit with them, try to figure out what they need so that we can get it for them when they're ready for discharge. Getting old is not easy. Talk with your loved ones about that, especially if they're getting old. It's really sad when people come into the hospital and they've never had these conversations before, because they're really hard conversations to have, especially when you're already in a spot that's really hard, like you're sick in the hospital. So that's why I'm leaving, but it's okay. I like having those conversations. It just would have been nice to have it earlier in the day versus like right before I was supposed to leave. I didn't even get out of there until like 25-30 minutes after I was supposed to leave. And then I have to document everything. So, and then I'm off tomorrow because I've taken my daughter to the dentist. So I have to make sure that I leave a handoff for my coworkers so that they know what's going on. But I'm gonna leave now, and overall it was a good day. Being here late today just makes up for all those mornings that I came in late. So like I said, it all kind of evens out in the end. And I'm definitely gonna end the vlog here. I just want to take it easy this week and spend time with my family, spend time with my daughter. Tomorrow, going to the dentist isn't fun. So that is my plan, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.